Hey, good day, everybody. 7 things you can do to make 2017 better for yourself and everyone else. You know, the reason we make major New Year's resolutions with the way we're living and we want to make radical changes in our lives. Also why we tend to fail so miserably with these resolutions. It's hard to make lasting, dramatic changes. While there certainly is a place to encourage such changes, there's also a place to encourage us to make some smaller, more manageable changes. Here are 7 things you can do to improve your life and the lives of those you touch in 2017. Number 1, be nice. Now that all of us can express our time about everything, social media, texting, and that means without speaking to people face to face, we've become a much nastier society. If you follow people on Twitter, people are fighting with each other day and night. I'm sure it happens on Facebook and all the other places. How about trying to watch your words and think before you write or think before you speak? How about making an effort to be a little nicer? Would it hurt to try? You'll often see that people respond to niceness with niceness, making it be easier for you to be nicer still. It can lead to a nice fest. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think, I was really grateful to my parents is, they were very, very conscious of how we treated other people and to be kind and to be courteous and to be respectful. And I think that makes sense. I think if you want to get along, you want more people to help you on your side, it makes sense to be nice. Number 2, don't act spoiled, entitled baby. Nobody likes a crybaby, especially a full-grown adult crybaby. But these days we have a crybaby culture. Nothing is our fault. Everyone else is to blame. I'm not responsible for failures. You are. And on it goes, virtually guaranteeing a negative, never-ending vicious cycle. Perhaps you have the it's not my fault mentality more than you realize. I encourage you to take full responsibility for yourself and not play the blame game, even if you have been wronged. It's liberating and life-changing. Number 3, be grateful. This is one of the things I found is it's impossible to be grateful and unhappy simultaneously. Surely there's something for which you can be thankful and someone to whom you can express gratitude. Surely it won't kill you to give a positive report, to find the good in those you work with and live with. Surely there are plenty of people in far worse circumstances than you, yet they're thankful for what they have. You'd be amazed to see how a grateful attitude can change a gloomy day into a sunny day. I agree with that 100%. Number 4, get out of your rut. If you keep doing things the same way, you'll get the same results. What's the definition of insanity? Doing this over and over and expecting different results, right? Count on it. So if you're stuck in a rut, professionally or personally or spiritually or relationally, consider doing something different. Otherwise, the rut will only get deeper. Understand that not every routine is healthy and not every discipline is positive. So look at your life. Ask yourself, what needs to change? How can I improve? How can I get better? How can I avoid the mistakes I've made in the past? And take a step in that direction. If even the thought of it terrifies you, you might be more stuck than you realize. Number 5, concentrate on what matters most. Relationships are more important than possessions. Character is more important than appearance. A loving family is more important than riches and fame. That's why Proverbs say that a bowl of vegetables with someone you love is better than steak with someone you hate. This is a paraphrase of 15:17. In the New Living Translation, it also says, better a dry crust eaten in peace than a house filled with feasting and conflict. You can work day and night to get more and more, but lose your family and even your soul in the process. Is it worth it? I don't think you need to do that. I think you can do both. There's no doubt in my mind. I've seen countless people do both. So don't be thinking that you can't have both, because you can. Number 6, don't get distracted from your larger goals. It's hard not to be distracted in our increasingly wired world. Constant news, constant emails, constant texts, constant updates, constant entertainment options, constant distractions, which lead to our economic destruction. That's me. That's a saying I came up with. We find ourselves responding and reacting with very little time to step back and reflect and plan and focus. But if we're going to accomplish our larger goals, that's exactly what we need to do. So to the extent that you can disconnect responsibly, take some time daily or at least weekly to disconnect and refocus. Meditate. I think meditation is a brilliant thing to do, to learn how to do. And ask yourself this question: Will you fulfill your life goals if you continue to live the way you're living? And number 7, finally, be spiritual and be practical. Look, people will not be impressed with your spirituality if you're a flake when it comes to everyday practical matters. So why not try to marry the spiritual with the practical in 2017? If this list overwhelms you, pick one out of the 7 and go work on that. One step in the right direction goes a long way. One good day can make for a much better year. Forward, one step at a time.